In this video, I will be explaining what you get in the audit report. So this is the dashboard. You can see the basic information you see on the dashboard. When you click on the accessibility monitor, you can see the site that you monitored previously. So I'll pick one that has a pretty low score. Okay, well, we can see this is a 54% grade D, WCAG level. These are AH is double A. So we want to look at the violations more deeper. So for this violation, is that it's the heading order violation. So heading order, if we just check what is heading order. So basically, it is the way you put the hierarchy of your site. So there should be a logical order from H1 down to H6. So the highest expected heading structure should be header 1. So you can have things to do as your header 1, then header 2 will be all the lists. Header 3 is a smaller thing. So this is basically how your heading order should be on your website. It makes it easier for accessibility readers to go through your site. So for example, this site, the heading order, this is a header 4. So this header 4 is probably coming before a header 3, or it is coming in the wrong position compared to either header 3 or header 2 or header 1. So that is what the heading order error is. You can choose to improve with AI. So it looks at the code in the website, it looks at the description, the recommended action, looks at WCAG standard, then it makes a suggestion on how you can approach it, how you can fix that error. And with this, we can see that it gives even more insight. It says the provided heading uses a H4 tag without preceding higher level tags, just like was mentioned in the document structure, violating the proper heading order. This disrupts the logical outline of the page and negatively impacts users who rely on assistive technology like screen readers to navigate content. Screen readers often use this, so it gives even more insight into what that is. It explains it and basically what you need to do. So what the easiest thing to do here would just be to change this and make it a header 1 tag or a header 2, depending on what is in the entire website. So we can close that. Then let's look at all of these are image alt fixes, which can be automatically fixed with the image alt feature. Let's just pick one. So images missing alternate text for screen reader users. So we can see this is the image affected code, the image source, but there is no alt. So if you click improve with AI, basically what it's just going to do is tell you to include alt text. But when you want to do this section, you would need to go to the image alt feature. And now you see that it tries to pick the image and tells you basically there's no alt text, and what you need to do is to get the alt text. So in this instance, what we just need to do is to pick this website, pick the link, then go ahead to put in the image alt. So but our focus is to see fixes that can be made here. So let's see this video caption. So video content missing caption for deaf users. So this is caption based on closed caption for videos that are embedded on the website. So you should have captions if for subtitles, even if there is no person speaking, you can put double quotes in that section of the video. So let's look at a different site. Okay, we can look at this, that's a 13%. So okay, now one of the things we have is the ARIA label. So this is accessibility barrier affecting user disability. You can see the recommended action. You can see what the label here is. Now it is label here is sponsorships. This is the class. There is no class. And this is the edit the CSS details for it. So ARIA labels are very important. Let's have a look at it. So it's more or less descriptive content, descriptive text for content. So if it is a button, if it is a form, if it is an image, so descriptive content for those things, descriptive content for them. So For example, if this is a button, the area label should be properly named. The label should be properly named. So the name of this would be simply menu and the class would be hamburger. So some things like that. So something like this now, the it should be named properly. So the error that is here is that it needs sponsorships and there is no class. So simply, if you could improve with AI, and now we can see the occurs when error attributes are applied to events that do not support them according to the area specification. In this case, leave as an area label attribute, but area label is only allowed on elements that support the area widget or document structural rules that accept labeling attributes. So the issue here is that this is putting an area label when there is no need for an area label in this section. Like we mentioned, area label should be included on some things like buttons now. So this is not necessary. So this misuse can cause screen readers and assistive technologies to ignore the label or misinterpret the element purpose. So this, what we simply need to do is to get rid of the area label. So I think we have, okay, duplicate ID. So this is more like class. If an ID has been used here, and the ID has been duplicated somewhere else incorrectly. So these are basically, okay, we already have alt text here, link name. So where the link is being referenced, just putting a slash forward slash. Better if you use a hash. So some on this is an image. Yes, this is an image. So some of these things need to be taken a look at on a code level and fixed.